Hey, welcome back to our third junior probability videos. In this video, we're going to chat about theoretical probability. Now, remember, probability is a way to measure the likeliness of an event occurring. It's measured on a scale from 0 to 1, and probability is written as either a fraction, a decimal, or a percentage. Now, we're going to chat about theoretical probability. Theoretical probability is the probability calculated based on the theory of what should happen if an experiment was to be conducted. So what we have is we have theoretical probability, and in the next video we're going to chat about experimental probability. But theoretical probability is what should happen if an experiment was to be conducted. We often use the following formula to help us calculate what the theoretical probability is. So the P, we often use P for probability. The P of an event happening is equal to, on the top of the fraction, the number of favourable outcomes, and on the bottom of the fraction, the number of total outcomes. So let's get into it and show you how this formula works. Example 1. In a class of 24 students, 15 are male and 9 are female. What is the theoretical probability of selecting a student at random from this class and the student is a male? So let's write down our formula. P for probability of an event occurring of the number of favourable outcomes on the top of the fraction divided by the number of total outcomes. So the event is selecting a male. The number of favourable outcomes, well, there's 15 males that we could pick. And the total number of outcomes is 24. So we're going to write it as a fraction. P in brackets of picking a male, the probability of picking a male is 15 chances, because there's 15 males out of 24 students. That's the theoretical probability of selecting a male at random. Now, we could write it as a fraction, 15 over 24. We could simplify it. It simplifies down to 5/8. We could convert it to a decimal. Top number divided by bottom number converts it to a decimal. Or we could multiply the decimal by 100 and write it as a percentage, 62.5%. There's several different ways we could write this as a probability. All right, what about example 2? What's the theoretical probability of selecting a letter at random from the word mathematics, and the letter is a vowel? So here's our probability formula once again. We want the event to be a vowel. Now, vowel are the letters A, E, I, O, or U. So we're going to work out the number of favourable outcomes. So let's count up how many vowels there are in the word mathematics. 1, 2, 3, and 4 vowels. And the total outcome was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters to select. So the theoretical probability of picking a vowel is 4 chances out of 11. Once again, you might choose to turn that into a decimal, which is a recurring decimal of 0.36 recurring, or multiplying that by 100 to get a percentage of about 36.36%. All right, example 3. What is the theoretical probability of rolling an odd number on a fair six-sided die? So here's our formula. Once again, the event is getting an odd number, and how many odd numbers on a six-sided die? Well, the numbers 1, 3, and 5 are odd numbers. So there are 3 favourable outcomes. So we're going to say the probability of getting an odd number is written as 3 out of 6, because there's 6 numbers on a die. 3 chances out of 6. That's the same as a half, or 0.5, or 50%. All right, hey, thanks so much for watching this video.